Breaking news, detained in Detroit. Allegheny County Controller Chelsa Wagner was arrested after an altercation with police during a trip out of town. Good evening. Wagner was not criminally charged in the incident.
But tonight, Wagner's attorney is telling KDKA that Wagner was not the aggressor, but the victim. KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan has the late-breaking details.
The county controller was taken to a Detroit City jail on Tuesday night after her attorney says she was shoved to the ground and injured by a police officer. This after an altercation at a downtown hotel involving herself, her husband, hotel security, and that police officer.
She was arrested. There's no charges. There's no warrant. And Controller Wagner is a victim of a very large misunderstanding by some hotel security people and the Michigan police.
According to her attorney, Heather Heidelbach, Wagner and her husband, Kahari Mosley, had attended a concert by the rapper Nas and the Detroit Symphony. After, Wagner went to bed while her husband stayed in the lobby, but discovered that he had lost his room key card. And since he and Wagner have different last names, the hotel would not give Mosley another card. Heidelbach says a police officer and a security guard brought Mosley to the room in handcuffs and told Wagner they both had to leave when Wagner began questioning the officer.
I believe that the police officer did not want her to inquire about where they were taking her husband, and he didn't like her inquiring about that.
Heidelbach says the officer shoved Wagner to the ground, bruising her shoulder.
I think her back hurts. I think her wrist hurts, and I think what happened was something a guest of a hotel who loses a key card should never have happened to them.
Inquiries to the Detroit police today were unsuccessful in obtaining a report or a statement on the events. Under Michigan law, a person can be detained up to 72 hours before being charged with an actual crime. But Heidelbach says this all could have been avoided by the hotel staff with a simple inquiry.
Are you married to Mr. Mosley? And that would have been it. So there was a whole raft of errors, it appears.
Now, the county controller has not been charged. She has been released from jail, and she and her husband are on their way back to Pittsburgh. Her attorney says she's badly shaken up and is trying to recover, but that she will be holding a press conference in the coming days. We'll certainly stay on top of this and be there when that develops. Stacy, back to you.